And so today we are over on BBS Simulator to talk about the potential new upcoming end of month banner. As always, we're here to kind of speculate on what it could potentially be, because if you guys don't know, it's actually getting announced tomorrow morning. In case you aren't aware, Caleb don't work the weekends, and with that, if a banner announcement is scheduled to get announced on the weekend, so in this case, the end of month should get announced on the 28th. Since that falls on a Sunday, that end of month banner announcement should get pushed to the earliest Friday, which is tomorrow. So there's a good chance the banner does get announced tomorrow, and with that, we're here to speculate on what we could potentially receive. And of course, as always, we're going to get the prediction wrong. That's usually how it does go. So if you're excited for whatever I predict in this video, I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. But you lads can join in the fun too. In the comments, let me know what you lads think it will be, and we can come back to this video around 12 or so hours time and see if we got any of the predictions right. If you do, we'll give you lads a shout out in tomorrow's video. With that said though, I'm definitely looking forward to it, because end of months, every end of month thus far has actually been quite exciting, even if the banner itself was premium. Just looking at our past examples, of course, last month probably the highlight of the year thus far, Burn the Witch round 4, some of the best characters in the game that are potentially going to rival anniversary characters unless they become super crazy. The month prior we had Safwi, the final Safwi banner potentially. Maybe didn't end it on the biggest bang, but it still definitely was a pretty good and hype banner. Our only premier end of month banner of the year thus far. They went all out, bringing us a Tensa Zangetsu and also new and renewed Quincy version of Ichigo. And then they kind of started off the year tame, but that's usually what end of month of January is, just like a white day / Valentine's themed banner. And the characters themselves definitely worth talking about, right? So regardless of what the characters will be this upcoming end of month, I'm definitely expecting something big, especially because this is technically the last hype banner before the anniversary. And by that, what I mean is that we have 3 banners left before anniversary. This upcoming end of month banner, then of course we're going to get the mid-month banner, and as of lately, mid-month banners haven't been anything super crazy. They normally never are, to be fair. And then the end of June should just be a swimsuit banner. I mean, it's the perfect bait before anniversary. They basically just sell you Bleach characters in swimsuits. Caleb know the audience. But in terms of like hype, no one's like super crazy about it, right? We just like seeing the characters in swimsuits. So this is essentially Caleb's last hype banner before the anniversary. Because after June end of month, we ain't getting any new banners until July 23rd, which will of course be part 1 of the 8th anniversary. So I'm kind of hoping and expecting for them to go all out this upcoming end of month banner, but what exactly could it be? Well, firstly, let's go over the theory that has been going on right now. We have the triple Aaroniero banner, right? Now, this could have just been a very, very good coincidence, but essentially this banner came out at the end of November. It was the first time Killer have done this, a triple Aaroniero banner. Now, the theory on essentially why they did this was that it also came out at the same time Aarionero's birthday happened. You can see here, Aarionero's birthday was December 1st. Basically, a day after the banner drops, we get Aarionero's birthday. So maybe Caleb knew that was coming up. It was a good time to sell the character. They did a whole little campaign with Aaroniero with the voice actor's signature and stuff too. And the reason why this is important is because this upcoming month, actually, literally a day after the supposed announcement, we do have Aizen's birthday. So if the theory that Aaroniero got a new set of characters because his birthday came up is true and holds some weight, well, maybe this upcoming banner is going to be a new Aizen. Will it be a triple Aizen banner? I'm not really too sure, and it's very similar to our prediction last month. I still think this upcoming end of month banner, assuming it is premium, because it should be, right, is going to be a new Monster Aizen. Of course, the main reason why I do say that is because our last premium end of month banner was a Tensa, was an Ishin, and also was an Ichigo. But most importantly, it featured 2 characters from the Fate Character Town arc, that being Tensa and also Ishin. At this point, we've been slowly but surely building up this arc, getting most of the characters that featured here, and eventually they're going to get around to doing Monster Aizen. It's inevitable now. And the only way they can do this character justice is if they give him for end of month. He is not going to be released as a mid-month character. So since its upcoming banner has a potential chance to be premium, I'm going to call for a Monster Aizen. For the most part, I'm potentially going to call that every time we have an end of month premium banner, because it's bound to happen eventually, right? Now kind of feels like the right timing, because assuming this upcoming anniversary, 8th anniversary, isn't going to include an Aizen, which I have no idea what the theme or characters will be, but there's a pretty decent chance it won't have Aizen, right? He was the 6th anniversary, he was in part 2 last year. I don't think they're going to give us another Aizen, so now this upcoming end of month banner might be a good chance to give us an Aizen. Because for the most part, the last time we got an Aizen was a while ago, right? I mean, we've yet to receive an Aizen this year. Usually we get 1 to 2 a year, right? So Aizen has a fair share of characters, but he doesn't have that many, surprisingly, for the fact that it is Aizen. But then again, last year we did get 3 Aizen, so Aizen is on a good record now for getting a lot of characters. And the last Aizen we did get was what, October mid-month? November mid-month, if anything? So it was like over 7 months ago now. Would be a good time to release an Aizen, especially if they don't plan to give us an anniversary Aizen this year. this upcoming end of month banner being an Aizen would kind of just make sense, right? And for the record, last year's end of month was actually a premium banner too. It was the first premium end of month banner that we have received in like a year or two, because before that, that just wasn't a thing. Now they become a tad bit more common, but this was also focused in Karakura Town. Potentially we could get more visors, but I'm still kind of holding out on the Aizen prediction. As for the other characters, we spoke about it last month. There's definitely a few characters they could do here. Obviously, if we're getting a new monster Aizen, one would think Dangai Ichigo would come with him. I don't think that's going to be the case though. Once more, Ichigo is included in every anniversary, either part 1 or 2. And I feel like this year, if he's not included in part 1, is very likely to be in part 2. So I don't see us getting another Ichigo. We already have received 2 this year. So I think Aizen is going to be the main selling point. As for the second and third characters, there is a few characters they could do. We haven't received a Shunsui in quite some time, to be fair. I mean, literally 6th anniversary, lads. We're almost gone 2 years without a new Shunsui. That is quite crazy to think about. They did actually skip over this particular Shunsui. And by that, the mid-month banner from like 2 months ago was Stark, Lilinette, and Yama. So maybe they purposely skipped over Shunsui because they plan to give him an end-of-month character, potentially for this end-of-month. It's been a while since this particular Shunsui has been remade, to be fair. I mean, we're talking years now. Bankai Soifon is always a possibility. It's been a while since she's received a new character. Could get a new armored Yoruichi. That's always a possibility. Again, it's been a while since we've received a new Yoruichi. Not too long, to be fair. But she's bound to get a character this year. Maybe this upcoming end of month could be it. Or Maida's a possibility, although I doubt it. Of course, the other visors that have yet to get remake have the possibility for this end of month. And I guess going off with the Okura prediction, it was Okura's birthday, we got 3 Okuras. There's still some people out there that think we might get a triple Aizen banner. That's definitely a possibility. I don't think it's going to happen. We still have yet to see a triple character banner besides the Okura. Maybe that quite literally was a one-off. But some people surprisingly do want their favorite character to get a triple character banner, and Aizen could potentially get one, right? He does have a lot of forms going with him. Assuming we did get a triple Aizen banner, you know, I'm definitely expecting a monster Aizen. I would say maybe the second Aizen would be the Soul Society one with his hair flicked back, and then maybe one of these forms, either the 4th fusion, maybe the 2nd fusion. I'd be down for a 2nd fusion Aizen, because the only playable one is a free-to-play character that's super old. So it definitely comes down to Caleb with what they want to do. I really can't think of anything super crazy that they could do for this end of month. Besides an Aizen, I'd be very surprised if we don't get him. But I don't mind being wrong because I like to get surprised, right? So if the banner is premium, I'm expecting Aizen, especially if they don't plan to make him an anniversary character this year. And I doubt it would be a seasonal since next end of month is going to be a seasonal banner. But yeah, with that said, lads, that's the video for today. Just a quick little prediction. Again, and let me know what you guys think the banner will be tomorrow. If I see Monster Aizen in the banner, I'm going to have to summon, even though it's a premium banner. I don't care. I've been waiting years for this. The least I could do is 5 steps, right? But at the same time, even if it isn't Aizen, I'm still hoping for a good banner because every end of month banner thus far has brought some pretty powerful characters. We've yet to get an end of month that is just an L. Even the least type end of month banner of the year, that being White Day, still brought us a really good Guild Quest booster, a Link Sort Link, and also a Super Link Sort Farmers. So I kind of want to see something good for this end of month, and we'll find out potentially in less than 12 hours time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, and peace.